Will all please remain standing while Dr. Cindy Adams gives the invocation.
Thank you for joining me in prayer. Dear God, we come today feeling abundantly blessed as we gather to witness this huge accomplishment of our distinguished graduates. We give thanks to you for the courage and vision that each one of our graduates has had to reach for this goal, and now to see the future as bright and waiting for them. We ask you to help us all believe in ourselves tonight, Lord, in our potential to make a difference in this world. We know that with belief in you and hard work, all great things are possible. In your name. We pause, dear Lord, to give thanks for all the support, love, and encouragement of our families, our friends, and the many teachers who supported us along the way. Our hearts are filled with joy and pride this evening, Lord. Guide us to embrace the gifts that you have bestowed upon us and go forth with passion and purpose. We ask this in the name of the Lord. Amen.
Please be seated. A little bit of relief, huh? Good evening. I am Wilfredo Nieves, the proud president of Capital Community College. And on behalf of the Board of Regents of the Connecticut State Colleges and Universities, Capital Community College, the College Foundation, and the faculty and staff of the college, I am honored to welcome our graduates and their families and their friends to the 67th commencement ceremony of Capital Community College. We are pleased to celebrate your accomplishments and to award your diplomas and certificates from Capital. I trust that you are as proud of your eminent inclusion in a group of distinguished alumni as we are to include you. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform party. I will ask them to remain standing, and I would ask that you please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. From left to right, facing the stage, Lester Primus, Dean of Administration, Brock Hamilton, co-valedictorian, Linda Guzzo, Dean of Continuing Education, Jeffrey Partridge, Humanities Chair, Doris Arrington, Dean of Student Services and Grand Commencement Marshal, Adam Guster, co-valedictorian, Anya Kempadu, Fulbright Scholar, Teaching Fellow, and our keynote speaker tonight, Naomi Cohn, Board of Regents, Regent, Elizabeth Brad Noel, Community College Foundation Board Emerita, David Cedar, Community College Foundation Chairman, and Steve Perry, Principal, Capital Prep. I would now like to have Naomi Cohn come to the podium and bring us greetings from the Board of Regents.
President Nieves, distinguished Fulbright Scholar Kempadu, faculty and staff, family and friends of Capital Community College, and most importantly, members of the class of 2014. Connecticut's Board of Regents for Higher Education joins with you tonight to celebrate, to reflect, and to look forward. We celebrate the promise the state of Connecticut made to you to share its educational resources to support your success. We celebrate the promise the faculty and administration made to you to assist in your education for today, for next month, and for years to come. In this place, we celebrate with you and your family because you have arrived at this day by the force of determination, hard work, sacrifices, risk-taking, and balancing acts. At this time, we reflect with you on the reasons that brought you to this college. For some of you, directly from high school. For others, from the military or work world. And for still others, after years away from formal educational pursuits. In this place and at this time, we look forward with you to a future brightened by new knowledge, heightened skills, and rich experiences you have gained from your studies, your classmates, and your teachers. Capital Community College is a shining star in Connecticut's firmament of colleges and universities. Your accomplishments are superb testimony to Capital's mission as a learning-centered community rooted in opportunity and excellence. At this time and place, each of you joined 15,588 other men and women throughout Connecticut who this year are graduating from Connecticut state colleges and universities. 15,588 is a big number, but so is the number one. Each of you who graduates tonight is number one, and number one is a big deal. So the Board of Regents not only offers you its greetings, but also its admiration, because you invested in yourself and your studies to reach tonight's commencement. The dictionary tells us that the word commencement has two meanings. Commencement means a ceremony in which degrees or diplomas are conferred on graduating students. Commencement also means a beginning or start. As you receive your degrees and certificates, the Board of Regents salutes you. And as you commence the many new beginnings in your life that start today, the path ahead will have new choices, challenges, setbacks, and successes. We wish for you a future poor in misfortune and rich in personal and professional fulfillment. Congratulations.
I would like to ask Dr. Jeff Partridge, Department Chair Humanities and Professor of English, to bring greetings from the faculty.
I look out and I see a lot of success. A lot of success out there. Congratulations, Capital Community College graduating class of 2014. It is my honor to bring faculty greetings to you. As faculty, we have been in the academic trenches with you. We have seen the mountains you have climbed. I know, sometimes it has seemed like we are the mountain you had to climb. But we have seen the victories you won. We have been your trainers, your coaches, in this life-changing process called higher education. Whether you were struggling with a lab on photosynthesis, a soliloquy in Macbeth, or a mind-warping equation in calculus, the faculty have been by your side. When you finally mastered that mathematical formula, or passed that titanic A&P exam, or when the lights came on and you realized what the heck Hills Like White Elephants is really about, the faculty had the joy of seeing you get it. When you persevered through 2 part-time jobs, caring for a sick parent, getting kids into and out of daycare, and still managed to pass that psychology class, the faculty were, frankly, amazed. We, the faculty, are very, very proud of you. Thank you for the privilege of knowing you. Thank you for the honor of calling you our students. We hope that you will carry the torch of lifelong education and self-empowering, community-empowering knowledge and skills with you into your future, whether you are going for further education or out into a new career. And please remember your home base here at Capitol. Stay in touch, and please come back and visit us. Now, if the faculty will indulge me, I would like the faculty to rise and face the students. Colleagues, please join me in giving the class of 2014 a round of applause. You may be seated. Thank you and enjoy this celebration. You deserve it.
Now we'd like to ask Doris Arrington, our Dean of Student Services, to bring you remarks from the Student Services area.
Good evening and greetings from Student Services. Congratulations to the class of 2014 and their families and supporters. As is my annual custom at commencement, I will share a few words of wisdom with you. Characteristically, this wisdom is rooted in a family value. Family, a book, and the Valedictorian have led me to the value of being our best selves. Last week, as my family gathered for my nephew's college graduation, we all celebrated that the value of doing our best had been passed to another generation. I have also been reading From Good to Great, which espoused a similar sentiment. Finally, earlier this week, as I spoke to one of our valedictorians, it was evident that he was motivated to do his best. The common denominators from these three experiences are values of humility accompanied by will, unwavering resolve to finish what must be done, self-evaluation, collaboration, and most importantly, the good of the whole. As you journey to your next level of achievement, I hope that you will take this morsel of knowledge with you. One sees great things from the valley, only small things from the peak. Gilbert Chesterton. Best wishes and Godspeed. We'd like to recognize our scholarship recipients at this time. When I call your name, will you please stand in your place? John Alaskis Scholarship, David Provost. Dr. Arthur C. Banks Transfer Scholarships, Isaac Afom, Lindy Ann Douglas, Erica Pope, Victor Vasquez, Ganoza Azadi, and CCSU President to President Scholarship, Cynthia Recorder, CCSU Merit Scholarships, Ubialunama Chakogo, and Rasha Thapa. Good Citizenship Awards, Marco Alicia, Jody Ann Nicole Lords, Indonesia Ithaca Octave, and the Dr. J. E. Smith Scholarships, Philip Samuels, Charmaine Wellington Sullivan, and the University of Hartford, President to President Transfer Scholarship. Justin Barros, Sonia Harris, Damari Joseph, and Sheann Somerville. Let's give them all a round of applause. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the student speaker, Valedictorian Adam Guster, class of 2014. He is joined this evening by his wife, Inessa, and his 2 children, along with a host of family members. Adam hails from Bosnia and begun his journey at Capital Community College in 2010. He is a business major, and as we know, he has a perfect 4.0 GPA. Yeah. Mr. Guster works and during his limited free time enjoys soccer and video editing. He has already transferred to Central Connecticut State University to continue the next leg of his educational journey. Please join me with a warm welcome to Adam Guster.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for your kind introduction, Dean Arrington. President Nieves, deans, Board of Regents, trustees, and the rest of the platform party, faculty, staff, graduates, families, and friends, I'm honored to stand before you on this special occasion. Just as I am eager to get my diploma, I am sure that the rest of the graduates are eager to get their diplomas as well. So I promise I will be very brief. As Dean Arrington said, my name is Adam Guster. I was born and raised in Bosnia. I was one of 7 children that my parents nurtured. We all lived happy lives full of joy. Then, in 1992, the war broke out. It lasted 4 long years. The war affected all of us in many ways. We lost our house, our land, and one of my dearest family members. All of us were emotionally and some physically wounded, including me. Since we could not return to our homeland, we decided to move to the United States for a better life. We came to the US in 2001. I didn't speak any English when I came here, so I started learning it. Over the next few years, I had many different jobs. I delivered produce to local restaurants, assembled cabinet parts, and drove endless miles across the US as a truck driver. I realized I needed to change my career path. I wanted a job that I would be proud of and that my family would be proud of. I started looking for opportunities in corporate companies, but every time I knocked on a corporate door, I would be greeted with rejection. I was sad, but I did not lose my hope, because I knew that when opportunity comes, and when the golden opportunity presents itself, I will not let it go. The golden opportunity presented itself when I back to Capital Community College as a part-time student. Capital Community College gave me the knowledge, tools, and resources to get a job at one of the Fortune 500 companies, Travelers. Not only that, Capital helped me secure a scholarship from the same company so I can continue my studies and graduate with a bachelor's degree. The opportunity didn't come without a price. While I was going at Capital to my classes, I changed jobs a number of times. Sometimes I worked during the day, sometimes I worked during the night. Sometimes I worked a part-time job, but sometimes I worked full-time job. And sometimes I worked part-time and full-time job at the same time. After working long hours, I would stay up long hours studying. Exhausted by work and study, I would try to get some sleep. But guess what? It's not easy to study and get a good night's sleep when you have 2 kids full of energy running around the house. Some days, if I was lucky enough to get some sleep, I would wake up to find a pile of bills. And on occasion, I would wonder, how would I be able to pay for these bills? Does this sound familiar to any of you? Have you ever spoken to a student from another school who went on and on, complaining how difficult it is to study? Did you think to yourself at that moment, what a whiner? Some of those students don't have to worry about paying bills or supporting or caring for kids or working full-time or even part-time job. These are some of the challenges and some of the realities that we all face at Capital Community College. How did I overcome these challenges? All along, I had a great support from my family, friends, classmates, as well as professors and staff at Capital. If I wasn't getting enough support, I asked for it. I explained to everyone that I need their help and their support. And I was lucky enough, just as every one of you, that I was able to get all of their support. I would like every one of you now to please join me in giving a round of applause to all our family members, friends, classmates, professors, and staff who supported us on this important journey. Dear fellow students, some of you have earned your degree in 2 or 3 years, and others have taken much longer. I don't have to worry about you if you are going to be successful in your future endeavors, because you will. Because you already have demonstrated your persistence by arriving here today. I have enjoyed traveling this path with you. And whatever you decide now, whatever path you want to go, either the world of work or continue your education, I wish you all the best. Congratulations, and thank you very much.
It is not always that we have the opportunity to have excellence demonstrated. This year, we had 3 students who achieved perfect 4.0s, and they're going to be receiving now the Capital Community College Medallion for Academic Excellence. You've heard Adam Guster, Brock Hamilton, Holly Ann Willett, it's a long walk, but the other one's even longer. At Capital Community College, we admire and are inspired by our students, certainly, but also by members of the community. And each year we have the opportunity to recognize a member of the community. This year, the person we're recognizing is Elizabeth Brad Noel. She receives the Capital Community College Merit Award. Miss Elizabeth Brad Noel is a retired educator, having served 25 years as the chair of school guidance at Weaver High School. She was elected and served multiple terms on the Hartford Board of Education through 2013. She and her husband, Don Noel, have been active in community affairs and in the Blue Hills neighborhood and have resided in Hartford since 1965. For the college, Brad has been faithful and consistent supporter of Capital over 25 years, first as a member of the Regional Advisory Council and later as a member of the Combined Advisory Council and College Foundation, concluding 3 years and terms on our nonprofit foundation. Brad has been a key link for the college to the Hartford Public Schools. She has played a strong role in advocating for the college and assisting presidents, including myself, promote public awareness of the College Foundation and the college mission to create access and change lives. As a member of the Foundation and Advisory Council, her advocacy and guidance have been second to none, prompting this overdue recognition as a Merit Award recipient today. Brad? As president, I take my prerogative and I'm going to make a slight adjustment in our agenda this evening. So please forgive me and bear with me. This year, I am going to be experiencing a very bittersweet moment. Capital Community College is successful in what we do because we are a team and we are a family. One of our members of my administrative team, Dr. Mary Ann Affleck, is retiring, or I should say graduating onto other things. I just want to express a moment and want us to recognize her, and I'd like for her to come up for a second. I'd like to give her something. I was trying to decide whether I should embarrass her or not, but I'm going to embarrass her. Dean Affleck has been at the college 29 years. She has been a leader throughout her career, and in some ways, I would say that the college has been her life. Mary Ann, thank you so much for all you have done for the college, certainly for our students and for me. This year, Capital Community College has been very fortunate to have a very special member of our community. And we've had the opportunity to have something that not many community colleges have the opportunity to do, to host a Fulbright Scholar and Teaching Fellow. Onya Kempadu grew up in Guyana and has worked and lived in various Caribbean islands and has resided in Grenada for the last 15 years. Her first novel, Buxton Spice, was longlisted for the Orange Prize and translated into 6 languages. Her second novel, Tide Running, won a Casa de las Americas 2002 prize, was also well received on both sides of the Atlantic, and she was named a great talent for the 21st century by the Orange Prize judges. Onya's latest novel, All Decent Animals, was listed number 6 on Oprah Winfrey's O Magazine Summer Reads. She is currently completing a narrative of local perspectives of sexual abuse and developing speculative fiction, multimedia, eco-social project. She has worked in the Caribbean region as a consultant and social development researcher and is presently facilitating the opening of a library and homework center in St. George's, Grenada. Onya is a Fulbright Scholar in residence and creative writing instructor for academic year 2013-14 at Capital and Naugatuck Valley Community College, and advisor to the Caribbean Literacy dedicated nonprofit Hands Across the Sea. I think she would fit in very nicely with our students who work just as hard. Onya, please, our commencement speaker for 2014.
Thank you, and good evening to everyone. It really is just an honor to be here in celebration tonight, and I have to give thanks. I give thanks to Capital Community College, to President Nieves, to the organizers of this event, this great event, who do this every year, to Dr. Jeff Partridge and the Department of English for hosting me as a Fulbright Scholar and creative writing instructor, and to my students for making it such a rich and enjoyable experience. This is just such a wonderful time for giving thanks, which is so important. It's really an important thing to remember, because we are all connected. And none of us, not one of us, develop on our own. We do not exist nor prosper in isolation. So I would like you to join me first of all in giving thanks for you, for getting this far. Just a big round of applause. You made it. And for all the people who helped you along the way, the CCC faculty, your professors who struggled with you, or as we would say in the Caribbean, they fight up with you along the way, advisors, administrators of finance, and everyone else. And then most importantly, your closest ally and your circle of support, whether that's one friend, a parent, a sibling, child, babysitter, pastor, or all of them. Let's celebrate them too. How beautiful this is to really be able to, after all your hard work, to be able to receive your honor and celebrate your success with your supporters. I'm very privileged to be a part of this tonight as a visiting guest. And I was also very moved by Adam Gusta's story. One of the things that struck me about Capital Community College, the student body and the students in and out of the elevators and just in the college itself, is the diversity and the richness. You have a very rich learning atmosphere that gives you something that goes beyond this certificate that you're receiving tonight. And I just really take away that with me, that experience. So I also come from a far place and a different culture, so I want to share some of my story of how I recognize my role in life and the way in which I'm connected to others. And sometimes recognizing this happens early in life, sometimes later, sometimes we continue searching all our life, and that's okay, because each person is unique, absolutely unique as our DNA shows us. And it's only through growth and actively seeking development that we fulfill. We fulfill our own particular purpose, our place in the world. So I was raised in Guyana, South America, by my Guyanese parents who returned home from England after many years with a lot of us. It was a big family, 9 of us. And at the time of a political dictatorship in the 70s, both of them were teachers, and so they thought they needed to offer alternative education and solutions to farming and other challenges then. I am glad for that special homeschooling that I received today. We were raised vegetarian, non-religious, studying world history. We had a very international curriculum. And it made us stand out as different at the time, teased even in the village where I grew up. But at the time, my siblings and I were not being taught how to memorize formulas and lessons, but rather through studying various cultures and literature, we were learning how we are all part of the human race and are equal, even though we create societies that doesn't make it seem like that. I was raised with this quote from a famous poet named Khalil Gibran from the book called The Prophet, and it says, "Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself." And I took this to mean freedom. I'm not tied to family obligations or to my parents' expectations. And so I look forward to going out into the world as I became adult, like my sisters did. I felt I was a child of the universe and the whole earth is mine. As it is, this world is really yours, not just America, not just where your ancestors come from. If you can realize that you are free and that you have choices at this turning point in your life, you will be rewarded with opportunity beyond your imagination, because you don't know what's out there. And another type of qualification as well, experience. Never undervalue experience, because it can count sometimes almost as much as the paper certificate. Upon my graduation from high school, my father said to me, "Keep your feet on the ground and your head in the sky." And I thought, what? But then I can't see where my feet are going. I'm going to stumble. I'm going to fall. And my mother explained it to me that he meant stay grounded, but aim high, dream big. So off I went to study art at University of Amsterdam in Europe. I knew it was something with my hands that I wanted to do. But I kept wondering, how do I apply these skills? How do I make a living with this? Afterwards, I returned to the Caribbean, straight into apprenticeship work in Carnival in Trinidad. And this was big-scale production for lots of thousands of people. New high art was being created, people working hard, but for what? 2 days of fun. It didn't seem meaningful enough to me. So I moved to St. Lucia, painting and searching for some better purpose. And I found love, marriage, baby. Yes. At age 23, I was a young mother. And I felt fulfilled with a love and new responsibilities that are like no other. But I also felt there was so much more to do. There's always more to do if you just stop and think of how many of us live on this planet and what we're doing to it and to each other. By 25, I was teaching and set up a fabric painting business, and then was a single mom. I freelanced in graphics, worked in advertising, juggling work, parenting, painting, working to make ends meet, worrying about my child, worrying still about how does my life contribute to this world that we live in. And you would think, well, I have enough to worry about, why would I be worrying about that? But if your work is scarce, or if you are unemployed, that's when you dig deeper and you search a little harder. And I tried writing, because I had always loved reading and I had tried painting stories. And I loved it. So I worked hard at it, and I got published. And my stories are now shared across seas, languages, gender, cultures, and I'm slowly beginning to see how the dots connect. I can see my career connected to my passion, connected to others, and therefore my place in the world. But back then, while I was struggling, working in the arts, but managing to support myself and my son, one sister said to me, "You're lucky. Your work is something that you love." But I sacrificed financial stability to make that choice. I took a risk, and sometimes risk is necessary. Sometimes it takes entrepreneurship, innovation. You have to create that job for yourself sometimes. It's not always out there waiting for you. To me, a fulfilling career is like blind faith. Only when you connect to your true drive, what you care about, your passion, or you dedicate yourself to your choice, and you work hard and you believe that you will succeed no matter what, you will succeed. Only then does real reward come. And at this point now in your life, this graduation and this transition, it might seem daunting that this is just the beginning of a long, road ahead, and I really can't say that it gets easier, but the best part is that now you can walk with your head high. You have achieved a goal. You now know how to leave behind regrets, self-doubt, weights that try to trap you. You did not phone it in, you did not give up. You are walking the walk. And your walk, your path, and your particular step builds roads for other generations to travel. So along the way, class of 2014, be passionate, caring, responsible, give abundantly and generously with faith, and seek to apply your skills and knowledge. Always seek to apply it. And in so doing, enjoy your completely individual success. Enjoy this time and this life in good conscience, always giving thanks for what is received. Congratulations to each and every one of you on your success, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
We will now have a musical interlude. You can make it, composed and performed by Kenneth James.
And it seemed like no one's ever heard you. And have you ever cried a river? And now your river somehow transformed to an ocean. Got you wondering, how much more can you take? And just like a limb with too much pressure, you're about to break. But you're stronger than you think. You're an overcomer. You're more than a conqueror. After all that you've been through, and I'm still looking at you, what does that say? After all that you've been through, and I'm still looking at you, what does that say? Was no place to run. And have you ever felt like you were drowning? was no water around. Got you wondering what is going on. And just like a limb with too much pressure, you're about to break. Don't you know that you're stronger, stronger than you think? You're an overcomer, you're more than a conqueror. After all that you've been through, and I'm still looking at you, what does that say? After all that you've been through, and I'm still looking at you, what does that say? This is what it's saying, that you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. I know you can, so hang on in there, 'cause you can make it, you can make it, you can make it. I know you can, so keep your head up, 'cause you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. I know you can, just keep on going, 'cause you can make it, you can make it, you can make it. I know you can. And this is how I know, 'cause after all that you've been through, and I'm still looking at you. After all that you've been through, and I'm still looking at you. After all that you've been through, and I'm still looking at you. Tell me, what does that say?
Our graduates range in age from 18 to 73. Our 18-year-old graduate, Kayla Luciano, comes to us through our partner, Capital Prep Magnet School, where she will receive her high school diploma next week. Quite an accomplishment. At 77, Edith Dillsworth is our oldest graduate, a retired state worker, transferred her credits to Capital through the seniors program. She wasn't about to let age keep her from finishing her college, and is ecstatic about finally earning her degree. She says she was always encouraged by fellow students of all ages who nicknamed her Miss Edie. Miss Edie loved her experience here at Capital. Her family is cheering her on today. We have 29 veterans graduating this evening. Please join me in giving them an applause to express our appreciation to them for their service. It's often said that Capital Community College is a family affair. Let me share why. Vilma Canales, a nursing student graduating today, is the third Capital grad in her family. Last year, her son, Jorge Castillo, graduated from social work program and is now at CCSU. Her sister, Rigoberta Canales, graduated from Capital a few years earlier. Vilma and her family have had challenging times. Vilma, inspired by her mother, dedicates her graduation today as her gift to her mother for all her sacrifices and love. Vilma has said, "We truly adore Mom. She's my role model." Vilma and her family have worked hard to succeed in reaching their academic goals, and this is a proud, happy day in her family. Another reason that illustrates this, Pedro and Vanessa Rivera are another family story. when they met as Communication and Media Studies in a TV production course in 2010, there was little indication that they even spoke to each other outside the class. Pedro sat in the back row and Vanessa in the front. The Communications Media family celebrated marriage proposal, a joyous wedding, and last May, the birth of their baby boy, Nicholas. Both are working in their careers of choice. We are proud of all of our students and know that they are special and that they are role models for all of higher education. Let me take a moment to salute our faculty and staff whose hard work and dedication have contributed to the success of students. I would ask the members of the class of 2014 to join me in applauding you for all you have done to make their years at Capitol a rewarding experience. The next part of the ceremony is what you have been anxiously waiting for, the presentation of certificates and degrees.
President Nieves, distinguished guests, and member of the Board of Regents. I, Paul Creech, Department Chair and Professor of Health Careers and Public Safety, and Coordinator of the Radiology Program, am pleased to present the members of the class of 2014. These candidates have met the academic requirements for the associate degree and certificate programs as established by the Board of Regents for Higher Education. Will the certificate candidates please rise?
By the virtue of authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I herewith confer upon you the award of certificate and thereby admit you to the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Each candidate will cross the stage to receive his or her certificate. The audience is requested to hold applause until all certificates have been presented. Each of the following candidates will receive a certificate of recognition of successful completion in one of the college's certificate programs. Alexa Janice Arroyo Cruz. Agnieszka Bach. Teresa Gisela Eliscano. Anna J. Gorgon. Suzette Andrea Heidel. Marilyn Quinones. Ada Ruthie Ruiz. Janice M. Bird Welcome. Frank Edward Williams, Jr. Will the Associate in Arts degree candidates please rise? President Nieves will confer the degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I herewith confer upon you the Associate in Arts degree and thereby admit you to the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Each candidate will cross the stage to receive his or her degree. The audience is requested to hold applause until all candidates for the Associate in Arts degree have been presented. Hanika Anita Broadberry. Nina Jeanette Carlton. Lindy Ann Zoe Douglas. Nasheen N. Duffus. Christina Fatima Dufresne. Stephanie R. Gonzalez. Natisha T. Kellier Mendez. Christina Jeanette Mack. Renee Marie Marquis. Hillary R. McFarland. Bianca Ann Ortiz. Kiana Ross. Yawiva K. Sempini. Jared Eaton Schmidt. Victor Eli Vasquez. Matthew Terrence Westbury. Joanna Zysek. Will all the candidates for the Associate in Science degree please rise? President Nieves will confer the degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I herewith confer upon you the Associate in Science degree and thereby admit you to the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Congratulations and best wishes to co-valedictorian Adam Guster, class of 2014. Congratulations and best wishes to co-valedictorian Brock Hamilton, class of 2014. Each candidate will cross the stage and receive his or her degree. The audience is requested to hold applause until all candidates for the associate degree in science have been presented. Ashley Nicole Adams. Katharina M. Alicia. Marco Alicia. Jaquina Jamika Allen. Manuel J. Alvarez. Sarah Aparicio. Rochelle Lee Artis. Leila Aslanova. Rudis Aviles. Sandra Rosemary Bailey.
Lisa Belisano. Justin Keith Barros. Jessica Lynn Beach. Monica Ann Bokar. Janine Aaron Bentley. Deborah Jean Bigelow. Adwa Batima. Rochelle Bossand. Jennifer Lynn Boudreau. Adam B. Burgoyne. Cynthia Brito. David Lloyd Brown. Unique Samantha Brown. Tammy Lynette Broxton. Annette Burton. Joe Nathan Bryant. Ashley Marie Calderon. Tania Enid Camacho. Vilma Canales. Marissa Ann Caron. Leticia M. Carrero. Oh, and her mom, Maria D. Carrero. Lindsay Ann Cassiano. Latora A. Cassie Soroka. Mary S. Cawley. Kenneth Antonio Queones. Abdia Imtiaz Chaudhry. Derek Alden Chesbro. Brianna Nicole Chevret. Catherine Ann Christian. Obia Lunama Ukmaka Chupagor. Sarah Elizabeth Cirillo. Zanasha Korea Coley. Jamal G. Compton. Melinda Cooper. Carmen Correa. Nicole Marie Cruz. Christina Curie. James Patrick Davey. Glendale David. Stephanie DeCampos. Diana Delgado. Jessica Delgado Lopez. Melissa Delique.
Amy D. Simone. Elizabeth Devonish. Andres Diaz. Vanessa Dil Mohammed. Edith Dillsworth. Darlene Dixon. Hannah K. Dixon. Cerise Ashley Douglas. Tanya Dowdell. Shakwame Duncan. Ruth S.L. Edwards. Ariane Lee Easton. Kenneth Allen Eloysius. Livania Fadul. Michael Fabian. Brian Christopher Faulkner. Amy Kristen Federici. Matthew Charles Ferris. Annette M. Fields Morgan. Sheena Carrie-Ann Forbes. Barbara Ann Forcino. John Darian Fuentes. Clarissa Antoinette Gadsden. Justin Garcia. Tatiana Teresa Garcia. Cecilia George. Myra Gaffar. Dana Alyssa Gilling. Kathleen Francis Gomez. Justine Gonzalez. Anila Gojak. Nadia Grant. Talisa Green. Joseph Gwendert. Brittany Simone Hall. Stephanie Harriet. Sonia Harris. Naya Shayna Harris Bissett. Janae Deanna Hemmings. Juan N. Hernandez. Stanley Hogue. Alexis Renee Holder. Marcia Sharella Honecker. Ashley Howard. Jennifer Ann Hutchinson. Sadiq Abdullah Ibn Harvey. Craig Allen Ingalls. Sherilyn Y. Jackson. Tamara Paris Jackson Jenkins. Shiano Lee Jarvis. Magdalena Kinga Jasher. Deanna Chantel Jenkins.
Bernadette H. Jones. Nikia Chanel Jones. Ashley Nicole Jubri. Gurpreet Kaur. Jocelyn Kerr. Katarzyna Labinowitz, my apologies. Wendy Lacunza. Jenna Lee Lankford. Jody Ann Nicole Lawrence. Tina Thong Lee. Glenn R. Lewis. Deanna M. Little. David F. Lopez. Jennifer Marie Lopez. Milagros Lopez. Kayla L. Luciano. Kathy D. Lynch. Suzanne Elizabeth Maximu, my apologies. Megan S. Martell. Jacinia Marie Martinez. Demar Joseph. Indonesia Ithaca Octave. Bhavike Patel. Maria del Carmen Martinez. Jennifer Hollis Masuka. Maria A. Mateo. Emily Rose Matthews. Reginald Johan May. Adam Moob. Kiana Marie McBride. Melissa Amanda McCallum. Shavana McCaskill. Asia A. McCollum. Heather May Moody. Sandra N. McGee. Shaylin Marie McLean. Ingrid V. Mendoza. Carrie Ann Meyer. Noelle Elizabeth Mills. Luz E. Morales. Sarah Javans Mordosky. Valeria Scrott Morel. Narika A. Morgan. Shannon Ashley Munsell. Claudia Vanessa Murillo. Seema Nader. Diana Nevado. Marcia Melva Napier. Barbuka Nella. Dominique Ashley Norell Nelson. Janoy R. Nelson. Amialum Nje. Sonia Obele. Andrea Abril Nunez. Valentine A. Obalisi.
Nara Paula Oliveira. Omira Oliveiras. Rafu Abdu Amoru. Marta Ortiz. Holly Ouellette. Tamika T. Outlaw. Randall Bissell Overbaugh. Michael Jacob Page. Joseph Zachary Patalik. Genesis Marines Paternina. Bonnie Patricia Pepin. Joelle Perez. Valerin Jeanette Perez. Karen Y. Phillips. Danny Merluz Pichardo. Anna Alicia Pagoda. Marguerite Elizabeth Poisson. There's two. Which one? Erica Montez Pope. Teresa Lee Prevet. David Jacob Prevost. Gabriella Puzelkowski. Brittany Puglisi. Elizabeth Fuka. Tek Poon. Franklin Gregory Sider. Jessica A. Radney. Lamar Tavari Ranger. Lilawati Ramlachan. Cynthia Rakoder. Tania S. Reza. Jacqueline N. Ricks. Sophia Victoria Rico. Alexander Rivera. Angelica Marie Rivera. Jacqueline Rivera. Joanne Marie Rivera. Maria D. Rivera. Vanessa Rivera. Big family. Pedro, oh, your wife. Pedro Javier Rivera. Janelle Robles. Martha Isabel Rivera. Monica Jessica Rodowitz. Sonia A. Rodriguez. Priscilla Rosa. Daniel Rosario. Isabel Rosario. Kiarmara Nicole Rowe. Jamie Rufino. Sheila Marie Ruiz Maldonado. Philip Alexander Samuels. Glorimar Sanchez. Kimberly Alicia Sanchez. Janae N. Sanders. Diana Santos Alvarez. Barbara Tamara Sappleton. Betty C. Sappleton. Alicia Marie Scaveda. Karen Levine Scott.
Marquise Antonio Scott. Shushna Sharonda Scott. Teresa Ann Shea. Sarah J. Shell. Latreya Shepard. Jose Ramon Silva. Chanel S. Smith. Jeannie Maria Smith. Lisa P. Smith. Cheyenne Nashawn Somerville. Otoniel Soto. Angela M. Spence. Lindsay M. Sposito. Keisha A. Stewart. Camille M. Swift. Nimra M. Syed. Sarah Ann Tancredi. Leroy E. Taylor. Nicole Natasha Taylor. Donna Yvonne Thompson Daniel. Kim Marsh Temple. Reshna Tapa. Felicia Liliana Torres. Jose A. Torres. Tori L. Torres. Miriam Christina Torres Cruz. Ben Tram. Eileen A. Truax. Melanie Nicole Van Halen. Cesar Varillas. Naomi K. Vassal. Sierra Vasquez. Raul Vasquez Jr. Crystal Maria Rivera. Sergio A. Vega Sanchez. Leslie Ann Vento. Kino Watson. Migdonio Vigo. Marlene Leona Vos. Gloria E. Walker. Erica A. Wallace. Brittany Ayana Lucia Ward. Andrew Goddard Warsaw. Vanessa Cassandra Watkins. Charmaine Wellington Sullivan. Carla C. Williams. Erlene Elizabeth Williams. Charlene Kadian Williams. Andre J. Wilson. Julius Alexander Williams. And Tony Arlette Wilson. Jonisha Woodard. Jason Carl Woke. Fiona Angelicia Wright. Nazoa Philippe Zaidi. Gabriella Ziglates. Christina Lynn Zerkowski.
Congratulations and best wishes to those who have received degrees and certificates from Capital Community College. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels signifying graduation.
I wish to thank all the individuals, especially Dean Arrington and Lisette Roman, that have made this evening's commencement program a tremendous event and who have given special attention to making it wonderful for our students, their families, and their friends. I don't know what we would do without you. Finally, to the class of 2014. We are honored to be part of your lives. You will always be our students. You make us proud. Your ambitions are wonderful, and you have surmounted challenges and made sacrifices in order to succeed. We are proud of your hard work and success. Congratulations. Will the assembled please rise for the singing of America the Beautiful, printed in your programs. Afterwards, we'll be marching out, and I invite all of you to join the graduates and their guests for the reception in the adjoining room.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for patriot dreams that sees beyond the years. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Again, will you please join our graduates and their guests for the reception in the adjoining room. Now please remain standing until the platform party has exited the stage, followed by the faculty, who will be led by their Grand Marshal.